SMEP stands for the
Sustainable
Michigan Endowed
Project.
Sustainable Michigan Endowed Project.
I joined a group at Michigan State University here that comes from all different areas.
Everything from economics to journalism to many other fields.
who have one sort of common interest or concern, and that is the long term.
So it's kind of an incubator for good ideas with a very talented group of people at the core.
By working together, we can better understand a lot of things that each individual could not.
SMEP's a gift. It's a wonderful gift. It was initially funded by the W.K. Kellogg Foundation.
SMEP is a very unique organization, and I think the Michigan State is probably the only university that has that type of infrastructure.
If you're addressing problems in a more holistic way, a way that engages lots of different communities of knowledge, then part of that is also getting folks to think across disciplines.
MSU is an appropriate place for SMEP because it has the appropriate diverse disciplines, and it is well connected to the populations and economies of Michigan.
We could really broaden out the idea of MSU being a land grant and really thinking of it as a world grant. And SMEP is coming in that context where they're not only concerned with research questions, but they're also concerned with bringing research into action.
You know, different fields have their own language, their own expertise, but when you start engaging people from multiple perspectives and directions, you may come up with some new ideas and some new approaches to managing resources, to handling some of the challenges we have.
SMEP benefits Michigan by listening.
How do you do this engagement? What kind of scholarship do we need to address sustainability issues? What kind of sustainability issues are important for the Great Lakes region? I
think we've gone through a fairly long period of time where science has played this role that we discover knowledge and then we deliver it.
We think about these different groups as the academy and the common man. I mean, it's everybody.
So engaged scholarship takes a dramatically different model. And that is, we want all of the knowledge holders, whether they're in the academy or not in the academy, to bring their knowledge. And by working together, we can co-create a new level of knowledge.
And then we can use the knowledge that we gain from that and the research and the engagement that we catalyze to do all sorts of things across the globe. And we can be quite a leader in this engaged sustainable scholarship using Michigan as sort of a laboratory.
There are huge issues on the environmental front, on the social front, and as we see recently on the economic front. But if we don't use a engaged sustainability scholarship approach, I'm convinced that we don't have a chance to do it.
SMEP was an attempt to look at how we actually pulled these resource positions together.
We can, in essence, put the power of our offices to work for helping the university and Michigan and the country think more about what sustainability means and how we would move to be a more sustainable country and society.
Almost all of the SMEPers are themselves very proactive in engagement with the state and the region. So when they all come together, they're exchanging ideas and thinking in new directions that then get reflected in their own centers and institutes and research programs and outreach programs.
SMEP has the ability, by being a collection of endowed chairs, which itself then has this endowment that it can work with, to seed projects with junior faculty, to have academies and get people to think about what are the different facets of this issue, how we go about approaching this issue, and what are the dimensions of the issue.
SMEP has been very proactive in trying to engage other faculty and graduate students through grants, through workshops, and a variety of other activities.
Typically what we like to do is give out grants to younger faculty, not always, but oftentimes, that's going to catalyze collaborations either inside the university or outside the university, and is going to catalyze collaborations with non-academics.
To achieve the sustainability of the society, we need to manage a lot of things.
So I think of it as a brain trust for sustainability.
I think SMEP's great because what it's trying to do is really accomplish engagement and do it in a way that is well thought out. And so I applaud what SMEP is doing.